Years ago, one man's work, one man's identity, one man's life was destroyed.
He's coming back.
Now, a face from his past has returned with a vengeance.
We are going back into the arms business.
I want to see Durant dead. He took my face, my hands. He took my life. He will kill again, and he will keep on killing until someone stops him. And that someone is going to be me.
This time,
You are so predictable.
their deadly conflict will end once and for all.
I want to see the freak suffer.
Darkman 2, The Return of Durant. Larry Drake, Kim Delaney, and Arnold Vosloo as Darkman. Vengeance strikes hardest in the dark. Nightmares,
Where does the dream finish and reality begin?
paranoia, vampires,
You know what a vampire is? Yes.
phantoms,
I think there's something evil in this theater, Christine. Something or someone trying to stop the opera from ever being performed.
presenting the Hammer Horror Collection. Britain's Hammer Films, renowned for its ensemble of talented performers, writers, directors, producers, and artisans, endures as one of the most respected horror studios ever. Now available on videocassette, 4 terrifying classic horror films at a chillingly collectible price. Phantom of the Opera.
And when you sing, Christine, you will be singing only for me.
Kiss of the Vampire.
Vampires. Human vampires. Beings who exist on the blood of other humans.
Paranoiac.
I've got to kill him. You see, he knows what I did to Tony.
And Nightmare.
What do you mean by locking yourself in all day?
I'll tell you. Here, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about anybody sneaking up behind me with this.
The Hammer Horror Collection also includes these 3 videos previously released. Brides of Dracula, The Curse of the Werewolf, and The Evil of Frankenstein. The Hammer Horror Collection, 4 classic new releases to chill your bones. Now available on videocassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
In the beginning, the earth was a formless void.
Come on out, everybody! Time to play!
Great creators always need a little flash to get things moving.
Makes you feel good, do it.
And no one shines brighter than those filmmakers who know how to make a smash.
Makes you feel good, do it.
But it takes more than knowing how to make a monster hit to live through a demon night.
I'm sorry.
It takes the right director.
Lights! Camera! Action!
What's that smell?
It stars Billy Zane of Dead Calm and Tombstone.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I lied.
William Sadler of Die Hard 2 and The Shawshank Redemption.
Like it or not, we stick together.
Jada Pinkett from A Low-Down Dirty Shame and Menace to Society.
They're here! The demons are here!
And a wicked supporting cast.
What?
Your new Gory Cooper. It's about a chase through the ages. A race against time.
Within 5 minutes, lives are like changed like bam. You know what I'm saying? We're put under the siege of like demons the whole night.
And action!
The character is a demon. Not the devil. He's a devil.
There's a whole art to killing these people. There are only two things you can use on them. One is the blood that's inside the key, and the other is anything that destroys their eyes.
It's a rip-roaring good time. Breaking lots of retro kitsch furniture.
Boom! Strangling him. She turns into a demon. She metamorphoses.
Demons? What, you know? You can't live with them. You can't stab them in the eye. I've been fighting them for 100 years now, and I still don't understand them.
If you shoot them in the eyes, you gotta duck, because they'll knock you silly when they go out. They come right out across the room, boom, out the window.
We have a fantastic special effects team here. And it's just been really amazing to see how well they built these demons. I'm always poking at them and stuff. Like, that's you right there, right? They're like, yes, that's me. The part where your nail is sticking into my flesh.
I think what they're gonna get is a fast, funny, scary, dark ride.
How do I know you ain't gonna kill me? You have my word. Of course, you don't mind if we kill the others.
Demon Knight. Fiendishly entertaining. Classy filmmaking. A chiller that should tear its way through the competition. Demon Knight is a cut above. Prepare yourself for the most thrilling night of your life. Demon Knight. Available on Laserdisc and video cassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
At Fort Benton, the only way to survive is to follow the Colonel's orders.
I remind you, I am the commander of this base, and I will shoot the first soldier that interferes with me.
But for a young officer's wife, the Colonel's demands went far beyond the call of duty.
He tried to rape me.
Colonel Case is the United States military commander.
You shouldn't have run. And now you're gonna have to find out what happens when you do.
Now, with her husband conveniently missing.
You planned it.
I strategized.
And no one to turn to. Helen must now execute her own line of defense.
You wanna wage war with me? War is my trade, lady!
What are you gonna do? What should I do, Paula? Case is trying to kill me. He already killed Corporal Reed.
She's got a history of paranoid delusions. Her medical file is full of it.
I refuse to be held against my will!
We have a disturbed civilian in there who's committed criminal trespass against this command. I will not tolerate further insubordination. This is about fulfilling your tour of duty, Helen. Everybody has to do their tour of duty.
A riveting thriller wherein his game of seduction, the rules were murder. Starring Courtney Thorne-Smith and Peter Coyote in Tim Matheson's directorial debut, Breach of Conduct.
I am the truth.
Available on video cassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Since its release in June of 1993, Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park has become the most successful and most talked about film in history.
How'd you do this?
There's such reality to it that's why I got really interested in this, because I said, God, science and adventure. Let's come smashing together, and now it's based on what is probably going to happen someday.
You're a T-Rex? You said you've got a T-Rex?
Now, for the first time, you can journey beyond the fantasy of dinosaurs and into the real world of these fascinating creatures with The Real Jurassic Park. This exciting production from the award-winning Nova series is narrated by Jeff Goldblum and takes us behind the scenes with scientific experts to explore the actual theories the movie is based on.
Would it really be possible to recreate living, breathing dinosaurs? And how would you do it?
Featuring interviews with both director Steven Spielberg and author Michael Crichton, as well as today's top paleontologists, The Real Jurassic Park covers every phase of the scientific process, from the archaeological digs where bones and claws of the ferocious velociraptors were found.
This claw here would make a cut and would produce wounds larger than the bite of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
To finding and extracting prehistoric DNA.
We proved that DNA can be retrieved from pieces that old, which is a crucial step.
To creating actual dinosaur eggs and embryos.
This machine makes pieces of DNA. In 50, 200 years, we could start talking about synthesizing entire chromosomes.
In fact, an animal the size of a large building grew from an egg this size.
This provocative and spellbinding video is wonderful entertainment for the entire family and is sure to be a highly collectible addition to the already astoundingly successful Jurassic Park franchise. The Real Jurassic Park, narrated by Jeff Goldblum, coming on video cassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
Suntan lotion is good for me.
He was born into privilege.
Oh, really, fool? Really?
And stood to inherit a fortune. But for 27-year-old Billy Madison, there's just one problem.
How could I hand over my company to someone who couldn't even get through school?
That's nice.
Billy is not an idiot.
Give me one more chance. I'll prove I can take over. First grade through 12th grade, all over again. And then I get to take over Madison Hotels.
You're on.
I want you all to meet Billy.
You want some more of that? I didn't think so.
Don't you think it's a little pathetic that just because of who your father is, you get to come to school all over again?
Yes, I do.
I heard he's retarded or something.
Good morning, class. So let's all open up our Reading Is Fun books to page 69.
69.
Where's Billy?
He's in school, man.
So what's it like being back in school?
I don't know. I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Universal Pictures presents
Norman Invasion of England.
1066.
That is correct.
Adam Sandler.
I am the smartest man alive!
Spanish Armada.
1466. 67.
Billy Madison.
1469. 1514. 1981.
God, give me the answer!
From now on, you do exactly as I say.
Prepare yourself for the hideous.
They love, they hate, they kill.
The gruesome.
Had a hideously distorted face.
The horrifying.
Blood. The whole house reeks of it.
Prepare yourself for horror.
Can't you see what he's doing to us? He's burying us alive.
Introducing the new Universal Horror Classics Collection. 4 creepy classics now available on video cassette. The Black Castle, Black Friday, Murders in the Zoo, and Night Monster. Featuring Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney Jr., and Lionel Atwill. The Universal Horror Classics Collection. Collect all 4.
A little knowledge of the occult is dangerous.
The comedy genius and star power of 4 legendary brothers lives on today in 5 hilariously funny and downright witty video releases from MCA Universal Home Video, the Marx Brothers Collection.
Why don't you go home to your wife? I'll tell you what, I'll go home to your wife, and outside of the improvements, you'll never know the difference.
This outstanding series of 5 video releases features the extraordinary talents of 4 brothers, Groucho, Harpo, Chico, and Zippo, doing what they do best, making people laugh. The 5 titles in the Marx Brothers collection includes Animal Crackers, The Coconuts, Duck Soup, Horse Feathers, and Monkey Business. It's widely known that the Marx Brothers left an everlasting impact on movie-making history, and many of their skits and anecdotes have not only been copied, but have inspired some of Hollywood's greats, from Woody Allen to Mad Magazine, like the famous battle scene from Duck Soup.
Your Excellency, you're shooting your own men. What? You're shooting your own men.
Here's $5. Keep it under your hat. Never mind, I'll keep it under my hat.
The hilarious mirror scene, and the lemonade stand. From the feature The Coconuts came the extraordinary music and lyrics of Irving Berlin. And the feature Animal Crackers introduced the Captain Spaulding song that later became the theme song for Groucho's long-lasting and successful TV series, You Bet Your Life. So take advantage of this great offer and begin collecting all 5 of these great hits from 4 legendary brothers.
Say, buddy, could you help me out? I'd like to get a cup of coffee.
The Marx Brothers Collection from MCA Universal Home Video.
It could happen to anyone in a foreign land.
I've only been in Japan on business, and I thought you and I could do a little sightseeing.
Sounds nice, but it's impossible.
In the wrong place, at the wrong time. No! He witnessed the forbidden, plunging him into an ancient culture and making him the hunted.
You're half dead, and you're the only witness to a murder.
Foreign is alive. Bring me his head.
From celebrated screenwriter J.F. Lawton comes a modern-day drama of an ordinary man who must face the extraordinary. It stars Christopher Lambert of Mortal Kombat, Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, and the Highlander films. And from the Academy Award-winning film The Last Emperor, Joan Chen and John Bone. Out of place and out of time.
Some fool is helping him.
He is a descendant of a great samurai family.
Only I can save you.
It's between him and me.
Learning their ways will be his only way to defeat them.
I'm tired of running away.
The Hunted.
Life couldn't get any better for Annie Carver, a loving family with a bright future and everything to live for. But Annie hides a deadly secret, a haunting past, and it's about to tear her perfect world apart.
We put out an APB on your wife, Mr. Carver.
So you're trying to tell me that my wife is wanted for murder?
Now, she's being stalked by a sadistic bounty hunter.
You give me $100,000, and I'll tell the boys in New York where to find you.
Hunted by the mob.
I think this could be a mistake. I didn't ask for your opinion. I should have finished it 10 years ago.
And the victim of a man's deadly obsession.
He's the son, the Godfather's son.
Can't you see it's madness? If it's madness, it's my own madness.
I want you to finish it. You tried to tell me once before we were married, and I said I didn't need to know about the past.
You've got to believe me.
Are you going to let this woman ruin the rest of your life?
If Annie can't outrun the past, she'll never live to see the future. Starring Catherine Mary Stewart of Weekend at Bernie's and The Last Starfighter, Scott Valentine of Family Ties, and Dennis Farina of Another Stakeout and Striking Distance. Out of Annie's past. Available on video cassette from MCA Universal Home Video.
It's one of the most highly acclaimed films of all time. Winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. And this fall, it's being re-released on video cassette at a lower price than ever before. Steven Spielberg's unforgettable masterpiece, Schindler's List.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you don't own it yet, don't you owe it to yourself and your family to buy it now? It's a film that will stay with you forever. Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List, from MCA Universal Home Video.
Out of a hostile land of untamed wilderness came a special breed of individual. Those who believed in justice, honor, and glory. They were the ones who had what it took to tame a lawless land called the West.
I say he's yeller.
Now, the spirit of the West continues with 4 new titles from the Universal Western Collection from MCA Universal Home Video. Yahoo! Exciting, epic Western adventures never before released on home video. Packed full of all the rough and tumble excitement, gunplay, and romance that Western audiences have become accustomed to throughout the years.
You mean to say I have to kill you standing there like that? Not till I've killed you.
Starring some of Hollywood's biggest names of the day. The 4 titles include The Man from the Alamo, starring Glenn Ford and Chill Wills.
You have your orders, Lieutenant. If I were you, I'd obey them.
The Texan, starring Randolph Scott, Joan Bennett, and Robert Cummings.
Miss Ivy, I fought for independence. We all did as long as we had a chance, but that's over. We are one country again now, and...
Some men are willing to fight till they win.
The Texas Rangers, starring Fred McMurray and Jack Oakey.
You want peace and law and order, don't you? Well, all right, the Rangers can make arrests, but when a man is guilty, it's up to you to send him to jail.
And Texas Rangers Ride Again, starring John Howard, Ellen Drew, and Anthony Quinn.
And here's something for you all to remember me by, honey.
Not only are these 4 new releases going to be popular with families and collectors alike, but they're being priced to move them out. So strap on your gun, grab your fastest horse, and begin stocking up now on these 4 great new Western adventures.
Well, I'll be glad to get out in the wide open spaces again. So long. So long.
The Universal Western Collection from MCA Universal Home Video.
Once upon a time, when all truly great stories begin.
If you've been looking for an enchanting new hero in the world of children's entertainment, look no further. Freddy is here. Freddy the Frog.
I'm not a frog, I'm a prince. That's funny.
It's the story of a magical prince with magical powers who falls under an evil spell from his wicked aunt.
I shall rule the world!
But grows up to become the most famous secret agent in all the world. Join Freddy.
Good choice.
Deffers.
Oh, Freddy. Give me frogs any day.
Scotty.
What are we doing here?
Nessie.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And their loyal friends as they band together to keep the world safe from Messina.
You may think you've won, but I intend to change all of that.
El Supremo.
Surrender!
And the forces of evil. MCA Universal Home Video presents a story that will delight children of all ages.
Freddy used his magical powers to travel around the world, fighting evil near and far.
So, Frederick, we meet again.
Featuring music from George Benson, Patty Austin, Grace Jones, Asia, and Boy George. Colorful top-quality animation, irresistible characters, and plenty of good-natured fun.
Oh, no! You horrible reptile fiend!
Freddy the Frog is a film your family will treasure forever. The exciting animated adventures of Freddy the Frog.
Voila.
From MCA Universal Home Video.
Fighting's no longer done in the battlefields, Payne.
Killing is my business, and business is good.
Now all the blood is shed in the halls of Congress.
Gotta be somebody needs some killing.
There's no one left. You killed them all.
Major Benson Winifred Payne needs a job.
Major Payne reporting for duty, sir.
What?
But this isn't what he had in mind.
Hey, ho, yes, sir!
What's your name, girly mouth?
I have 8 weeks to turn you gaggle of maggots into a well-disciplined cadet unit. Tomorrow, lady, we gonna start the hard stuff.
The hard stuff?
Gotta get rid of that jerk.
These kids need a minor miracle, but what they've got is a major pain.
Hi, I'm Emily Walburn, the school counselor.
You want Rissa?
You need to be more sensitive.
What's your angle, boy? Did I give you permission to sneeze, Opie?
No, sir.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. What are you laughing at, pig boy?
His methods may be madness,
Right inside.
but now they're learning. No pain, no gain.
Boy's making me soft.
Them boys need you.
Universal Pictures presents
Benson, nobody does the robot anymore.
Guess I gotta dig further into my repertoire.
Damon Wayans,
He's back.
Who's back?
The man who lives in my closet.
He's in there? If he's still in there, he ain't happy.
major pain.
Sensitive.
Coming. From executive producer Spike Lee. A controversial story of hope. New Jersey Drive.
I got hooked up tonight, son.
Tonight.
Tonight. Yo, you my man or what?
Me and Midget, we were restless, just burning to catch up on something.
Why don't you come take a ride with me?
I ain't getting in no stolen car, doing
That
no
ain't
donuts
no
or whatever
stolen
y'all.
car, nah.
So what we did was take rides.
Baby, up, kid!
Even if it was a BMW, a Camry, if it was a Lexus, Benz, it was all good. We just wanted to drive, man.
This is not a brag strip. You understand what I'm telling you? This is my groove. Why don't you get a job to be all you can be? My man was like, blood out. Shit funny to you, right?
I ain't laughing.
Some crap friends, man.
But Midget was always taking it to the limit.
There it is right there, kid. Oh, no.
Get on the speaker, gang.
Pal, pull it over. You guys in a whole heap of trouble. You driver, step away from the car, please. Okay, you have the right to be stupid ass.
And it seemed like I was always the one paying the price.
My name's Lieutenant Roscoe. How are you?
Fine.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Are you Jason Petty's mom?
Yeah. You know what they're gonna do to you? They're gonna lock your ass up and throw away the kid.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, you see that right there? I'm taking it.
Look good on video, you know that kid?
Oh, yeah, I need some dirt.
Say you was just gonna leave me out there?
I did what I had to do. I got bills to pay.
No matter what, he couldn't get satisfied. He just had to keep going right to the edge.
What's up? You want some of this?
Want some of what?
And you gotta watch out for the one who thinks he ain't got nothing to live for. It was all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? It was all good.
You're going away, you hear me? Away!
But ain't no more games to play.
You gotta say goodbye to your man, Mitch.
Cause before you even know it,
Out of luck this time.
the games is over.
New Jersey Drive. On video cassette and Laserdisc.
In the future, doctors are using androids for surgical experimentation.
What's the case?
His heart tissue is dying. He is as close to a human being as a droid will ever be.
Where's your bedside manner? You're supposed to make me feel comfortable.
You're a droid. I can blank you if you don't cooperate.
That's my friend,
Can you tell us
Thomas.
why you risked your...
904 to you. Thomas has a life. Maybe I can too. Take me out in the world. For one day, I'll do your operation.
From the mind of science fiction master Isaac Asimov
How'd you do this?
I have a built-in camera in my head. I can record anything I see.
comes a tale of forbidden love.
Really think nothing affects me? What about this?
And spine-tingling betrayal.
Thomas, I need your help.
I'm sorry, William. I just can't take the risk.
want to let them go.
Get rid of him.
Trouble is, even out here, Winston rules.
Convince me that Palmer and Tyler died accidentally.
Run!
Griffin Dunn.
We needed a way to break through to you.
Harley Jane Kozak.
I just want you to know you're the love of my life.
And Ossie Davis.
The honeymoon is over.
The Android Affair from MCA Universal Home Video.
America's favorite St. Bernard is back.
Beethoven!
That's right, it's Beethoven and all his outrageous friends in 4 brand new video releases packed full of doggone good fun for everyone. Oh boy! Beethoven, the animated series.
Here, I'll help out.
No, Beethoven, no!
Produced by renowned director Ivan Reitman of Ghostbusters, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, Dave, and Junior. These 4 new video releases are packed full of all the wild exploits and zany antics that have made Beethoven a household name. And best of all, each new video cassette contains 3 tail-wagging adventures. Video cassette 1 includes a cat named Rover, The Dog Must Die, and The Incredibly Pointless Journey. Video cassette 2 includes The Experiment, The Mighty Cone Dog, and Car Trouble. Video cassette 3 includes Puppy Time, The Morning Paper, and The Big One. And video cassette 4 includes Fleas, Scent of a Mutt, and Down on the Farm. And don't forget about all the other popular Beethoven animated video releases. Collect them all and share the fun of Beethoven with your family.
Beethoven!
From MCA Universal Home Video.
Okay, I'm game. I'll try anything once, twice if there's free food involved.